Hello, everyone. Michael, Soaring Heart Studio, soaringheartstudio.net. And if you want to write me, it's soaringheartstudio@yahoo.com. Not a lot going on, that's why you didn't get a video last week. I've been mainly working on home repairs and replacing a fence out front and then painting it, building a new mailbox stand, installing a new mailbox, painting the garbage can surround. I mean, just doing stuff in the yard. Today I'm going out and mow after I get finished with you guys. Just not a lot going on right now, being the show has been canceled. You can see the quilts are still here, and they still need sleeves, and I haven't done that yet. It's been kind of busy, kind of slow, kind of everything. Some good news, though, for those of you. I mean, I think mainly people who are watching this are my friends. So I want to let everybody know that I am now on antidepressants. So if you were worried about me and my depression that I've mentioned several times, things will be getting better. I finally made the decision to go chemical. So we'll see how that works. So on to happier notes. I've been on kind of a book binge lately and buying lots of books. I'm a member of SAQUA, Studio Artists Quilt Association. And actually yesterday we had a outing at the High Museum of Art in Atlanta, and I became a member. I joined. So I'll be going back there quite a bit. And I actually wanted to shoot a video there for you yesterday, and I totally slipped my mind. I was with my stepmom, my adopted mom, wonderful woman, with her for the day, and just kind of slipped my mind that I wanted to shoot a video because there was lots of opportunities and lots of beautiful things to see there. One of the most amazing was a parabolic mirror that was fractured. It was just interesting. You could stand in it and you could hear your own voice, and you could hear somebody whisper from the other side of the gallery. It was just amazing. That was the piece that stuck with me the most. But during one of those pod meetings, somebody mentioned this artist, and I'll actually show his name on this one, a German artist. And so I bought his couple of his books. This one's more like a children's book, but just an amazing artist. And more, I'll show it to you sideways because I really don't think it makes a difference. His work is very bi-directional a lot of times. But I was just kind of intrigued by his work. It's really interesting. So that was one little book I got, and like I said, that's almost like a children's book in Germany, I guess. And this is another one of his little books, and you can see it's actually got metal or metallics printed on it, but it's just a beautiful little book. You can see there, and the colors are very vibrant, and there's even metallics in some of these images. Oh, here's a good one. Can you see the metallics in there, the way they pop? But I mean, silver writing on a black background. It's just a beautiful, beautiful little collector's book that I got, and absolutely beautiful work from him. So I thought that was very interesting. It reminds me of Paula. It's like he does the artist rendition of what Paula Kavaki, I can't remember her name. I'm taking a class from her in January. I can't remember her name. The kind of stitching she does. Other books that I've got, like I said, I'm kind of on a book binge lately. I was in Joann's and ran across Felt Flowers. Now, you saw a lot of my felt work for the show, and I even did searches for things that I could not find that I actually found in this book. And the one thing I'm most excited about is their magnolias, because I think it's going to be a magnolia Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, I have been doing a lot of decorating, and we'll show images of that. Probably at the end of the video, I'll show you some images of that. Another book I picked up, I saw it at Joann's, and I think I actually bought it at Joann's because it was on sale. It's an older book. What is this? 2014. So, Anne Lovelace, her landscape book, Landscape Art Quilts. So this was really good and very informative about how she does things, and I love her style. but because I want to do a couple of quilt panels that actually I'm going to use as curtain panels, and they're just going to be flat on either side of the window. So, but some of her work is just, fun. She's I love this black and white, and what a challenge to do a black and white piece. So she's very extremely talented. The book was very informative. Kind of walks you through what she does and how she does it. So one thing I like about books is I always seem to learn something from everybody on it. And then probably my favorite book that I got was the book of Broro. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but it actually is Boro translates literally in Japan to rag. So in the Japanese culture, especially in the more rural areas, there wasn't fabric. You could just go to the store and buy fabric. So everything had to be used again and again and again and again, and all the way down to when it was a rag, they wove it into a rug, and just, did it in strips and put it together in a rug. But there's a really interesting, the jacket. I love the jacket pattern there. And she does have instructions on how to do that jacket in the book. But for the life of me, I can't understand what she's saying. There's a neck hole that you cut out on it, and the neck hole to me seems backwards. It's cut in the front, not in the back, and it's just a little strange. I didn't get it. So I actually went online and bought a pattern for $6. Okay, got a reminder there to post on Facebook and Twitter today. So like I said, that book was really, really interesting. And there's lots of projects in here. Placemats, little bags, messenger bag, I believe, is also in here. There's some totes. Like I said, she does have the jacket. And she's got a throw pillow and a little piece of artwork, and just absolutely beautiful stuff on using rags and using fabric over and over and over again. So I thought that was really interesting. New work. My personal work, not the studio work, but my personal work. Let's see here. There's one piece I'm working on that right now I've kind of got hanging up and looking at it, and I'll flip over there so you can see it. We'll go over there. There it is. That piece right there. The heart is way too big, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it. I actually laid it out and kind of played with it, and put some crystals on it, and I'll show you all that there. So that's one piece I'm working on. The other one, we'll shoot a photograph of it right here. I'm ready to quilt that piece, and I think that's either going to be called Loser, or Not Him, or Wrong, or I don't know. That's kind of an interesting piece I'm kind of putting together, and it's going to do one. I'm going to do one thing I've never done before, and that is going to use an odd edge. I'm not squaring it up to anything to get straight edges. I'm just leaving it raw, and going to bind it around the outside a little differently. The previous piece I showed you that's over there, I think I'm going to put a large black border on it so that the white pieces are actually floating in a black field, and that will do that. The human heart is the series I've been working on for God. It's probably been 10 years or more, and pieces keep popping up, and I keep doing different things with it. So this is kind of part of that series, and it's also switching over into the boyfriend series. So it's kind of straddling the line between both of them. Excuse me, I'm a little congested today. But that's one that I've been working on for that whole series for a while, and actually have a very large quilt that I need to quilt that's sitting in the UFO pile or tote, and I have 2 totes full of UFOs that I really need to get to and start working on. In the heart thing, I thought this one might be interesting. It might kind of blow y'all away. Is a very, very large heart. This is still in progress of being made. This is actually going to be the centerpiece of the collection or of the series will be the largest and most exaggerated piece. And that's going to have that's going to be on a form with large angel wings coming around it, and the angel wings will be silk, organza, polyester organza, nylon organza. I think is whatever. It's all plastic because I cut it out actually with a hot soldering knife. Is what I actually cut the feathers out with. It'll be in the wings, and that's because they won't fray, because it actually melts the edge as you cut it, which is perfect. So I love doing that. That's pretty much going to do it for me today. I don't know. It may be 2 weeks before you see anything again. As I do stuff and see stuff, I'll try to remember to grab it for you guys and get you guys involved in that. It's going to be a great day. We're going to go cut the yard. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, it'll probably be another 2 weeks before we do another video. As things slow down and there's not a lot going on within the business, I'll try. It'll be probably an every other week post. But please look for me on Instagram, Soaring Heart Studio on Instagram, Soaring Heart Studio on Facebook, Soaring Heart Studio on the one that's left, Instagram, Twitter. Also on Twitter. I post on all three platforms, little things here and there, always promoting the business or promoting, who I am as an artist. So we will see y'all later. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to share this with all your friends and your quilting buddies, and we'll talk to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.